Can everyone hear me? Welcome to WTF's DCO and Programmatic Digital Out of Home. I'm Layla Soufi. I'm from VIOOH. I manage our DSP partnerships across EMEA, and VIOOH is an out-of-home SSP.
And I'm David Bell. I'm the Chief Operating Officer and co-founder of Flux Outdoor. Flux Outdoor is a DCO platform and ad server that's dedicated to digital out-of-home.
So, WTF. In this whistle-stop tour of both Programmatic Digital Out of Home and DCO, we will hopefully provide you with the answers so you can stop saying WTF and start understanding the benefits for brands and advertisers. In today's advertising landscape, with messaging everywhere, it's become clear that context is crucial. 41% of consumers say they don't want advertisers to use tracking cookies, and with the fast approaching deprecation of cookies, it's important for us to not use personal data in advertising. We've identified 3 key elements which show why context and personalization are crucial in today's advertising landscape. Enhanced relevance. This automatically equals higher engagement. It also then leads to better customer experience and less intrusive ads. And finally, increased advertising efficiency. By targeting your most relevant audiences in contextual environments, you're using your advertising budget more efficiently and dividing your resources more efficiently too. So, Programmatic Digital Out of Home. Everyone is probably familiar with mobile and display when it comes to programmatic, but there's still quite a big question mark over how digital out of home works programmatically. Programmatic digital out of home basically powers the power of programmatic, so data and automation, with the broadcast reach of high impact displays, as you can see here. Programmatic digital out of home allows you to dynamically target and personalize campaigns based upon real-time data, and this can be anything from demographic, location, time of day. This is an ever-evolving channel, and the possibilities really are quite endless. So, what's under the hood of Programmatic Digital Out of Home? In 2022, our State of the Nation report perceived digital out of home as one of the top media channels providing innovation for advertisers. You can see some of the main call-outs here, but it's important to look at items like brand safety and privacy, which are really key in today's advertising landscape, but also focusing on precision targeting and flexibility. Programmatic as a channel itself has become so much more transparent over the last few years, and that really only benefits digital out of home for campaign tracking and also the possibilities of using data. And then in the next step, taking this data that you can use to the next level with DCO.
I'm just going to move this up a little bit. So DCO is a hot topic in our industry at the moment. And in case you didn't already know the acronym, it stands for Dynamic Creative Optimisation. It's a technology-driven approach which allows us to use real-time contextual data to serve contextually relevant ads at precisely the right moment. We use data and automation to change different parts of the ad, from the hero image, the hero video, right through to the call to action or the promotional offer. So what is contextual relevance utopia, and what does it look like? Contextual relevance utopia is about mastering the use of real-time data whenever you deliver an ad. It's about understanding your environment before you engage with an audience. And increasingly we're relying on things like artificial intelligence to analyze and process large swathes of contextual data and turn that into actionable insight. Now, it's that actionable insight that allows DCO to work 38% harder when it comes to brand recall, but it's also that actionable insight that allows us to ask really hard questions of our environments before we have these engaging experiences with audiences. So what's out there in terms of data? We obviously have standard sources like weather, allowing us to ask questions like, how are low temperatures and high humidity rates in the northwest of England affecting cold and flu sufferers right now? And then we have sources like travel and traffic data. Has the bus arrived? Has the bus departed? What's the next destination of the bus? And then moving on to more sophisticated and more advanced sources, like real-time footfall data and stock inventory data. For the first time ever, we can direct people to the right store. Shall we direct people to the Shoreditch High Street store, or shall we direct them to the Brick Lane store? Which one's busier right now? Which one's going to give them a better customer experience? And then finally, considering we've just spent a lot of money to advertise a product to them, is that product even in stock when they get to that store? This isn't the future. These are all executions that the brands that have already reached contextual relevance utopia are implementing right now. And today I'm going to take you through their journey. So the journey to contextual relevance utopia, we've broken it down into 4 key takeaways. And the first is contextual relevance at scale. Now, context isn't a new concept, but major advances in our space have made it easier than ever for DCO to resonate with an audience in a fun, playful, and quite frankly useful manner. Increasing the contextual relevance of your ads at scale is really pretty straightforward. You can call out the retailer or the closest point of interest somewhere in the ad. You can add navigational information. How long is it going to take me to drive there? How long is it going to take me to walk there? We know whether it's a roadside billboard or a street side billboard. Or this brilliant example from Mondelez and the Publicist Dot team, who I know are out there somewhere. Or you can call out the stockists in close proximity to the screens that have yielded the most competition winners in the last 24 hours. Brilliant, brilliant example, really latching into that social proof. The second takeaway is that real-time data is all-powerful. Now, we know from behavioral science that people are herd-like, and we know that the secret to driving consumer behavior in real time is keeping them informed and up-to-date. So for the first time ever, using programmatic technology and DCO, brands with a dynamic product proposition can have a constant presence on digital out-of-home. So think financial services firms where their products fluctuate based on live markets or the latest interest rates. They can have a constant presence. Think national lotteries where their ads need to react to the latest jackpot winner. Or like this brilliant example from FDJ, who are a live sports betting company in France. They are able to advertise year-long across France, tracking multiple sports and competitions, and always adjusting their product. The third takeaway from today is the simplification of your global creative production effort. It's easier than ever to create literally thousands upon thousands of contextually relevant ad experiences using real-time data. So take this example here from Sony PlayStation. At its heart, this campaign was triggered based on the full-time results during the FIFA World Cup last year. The full-time results, but also individual player performances. That means that thanks to programmatic and DCO, the moment that Virgil van Dijk is made man of the match in one of the Netherlands games, he's instantly immortalized across the Netherlands by serving ads to all of the screens on the plan. All in all, this campaign was a creative production success story. It ran across 9 different markets, using 4 different locally preferred DSPs, across 8 SSPs, 45 publishers, and a staggering 88 different creatives, different screen sizes. Hats off. And finally, The last takeaway is that there are endless creative possibilities when it comes to DCO. It's a really great opportunity for you to flex your creative muscles. You can use real-time data to change every facet of the ad, like in some of the examples that we've already saw. Or you can let the creative do the talking, like this example from Gucci. So Gucci ran a 5-market campaign in the midst of a global pandemic. So they wanted to celebrate their centennial anniversary, and they didn't want the pandemic to stop them in their tracks. So I hear you asking what's the dynamic part about this campaign. The creative itself isn't dynamic, but this campaign was being the decision to buy the media in each market was driven using real-time lockdown data from every individual market and also store opening hours. Yeah, across 5 different markets. So finally, to recap, if you want to reach contextual relevance utopia, the journey exists of contextual relevance at scale. Start using real-time data in your ads. Simplify your global production effort. And remember that there are endless possibilities when it comes to DCO. So how the F do we do it? First, outline your goal. It's not too dissimilar to a normal outdoor campaign, whether it's for brand awareness, whether you want to support an event like Gucci did in their centennial anniversary, or you want to drive affirmative action. There is a DCO opportunity for you. Second, choose your use case. There are literally endless use cases out there from across the globe, regardless of your brand, your product, or your vertical. Finally, push your agencies. Make it your own. This is your opportunity to do something really special on an enormous canvas across the world. And finally,
launch. The ability to launch a campaign of this kind is easier than ever. VIOOH is connected to 42 DSPs and counting. So, in case you missed it, context is king. Data behind programmatic digital out-of-home and DCO is really the thing driving it.
The key to contextual relevance at scale is programmatic technology and DCO.
Advertising efficiency across the board and being able to maximize your creativity.
And finally, don't be afraid to explore and experiment in this space. It's a really exciting space at the moment.
Feel free to come and talk to us after the presentation, but also we do have a competition ongoing. The slide isn't in here, but if you look out for the code. Oh, there you go. You can scan the QR code with a chance to win. And get a personalised programmatic digital out-of-home campaign. And an ultimate outdoor kit.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, can we leave that QR code up just for a few seconds?
Yeah.
If anyone wants to get a picture of it.